Hello everyone, welcome to Trending in My Life. Today I'm out and about and also at home baking a bread and butter pudding. Join me. Here you are, all the ingredients you need to make a bread and butter pudding. To start with, we get a glass dish, so get a slice of bread. You have to make a decision here whether you want to keep the crusts on or take them off. It's completely up to you. Some butter. Now here's the thing you weren't expecting. You turn it over and you butter the other side as well. So you've buttered both sides. And then you cut it into, now either you're a person that cuts bread into squares or you're a person that cuts them into triangles. I kind of like cutting them into triangles. Although not quite triangles. They're very modgy because of the fact that they're buttered both sides. There we go, and then what we do is take them over to the glass dish over here and we start placing them in the dish to make a layer. And what you're aiming to do is make a layer, 2 layers, this one and one on top, with the bread and butter. So you kind of build it up as you go along. Doesn't have to completely cover it, doesn't matter about these little gaps. Okay, more bread and butter. Yes, I learnt this recipe as a child, so it was something that I kind of grew up doing, and it's very simple and easy. They used to say it's quite useful if you've had a loaf of bread and it's kind of going a bit stale, to use it up for that, because it gets baked in the oven, the bread goes softer. So you can see if you had cut the crusts off, it probably fits together a little bit easier because you're working with more regular shapes. Once you've got the first layer done, you get sultanas or raisins and sprinkle them on. Now, I couldn't tell you in weight wise because I literally sprinkle. And I sprinkle quite a lot so that each portion, whoever gets that portion is going to have some sultanas in their piece. A bit thin in the corner. Next we're going to sprinkle some sugar over the top. Only a little bit. There we go. And I have done that with Truvia or Stevia, whatever sugar replacement you're using at the moment. If you don't want to actually use sugar, it works the same. This one I've got some caster sugar I'm using. Okay, I'm starting to build up the next layer. This will be the top layer that goes on the top. And what we do with this one is we sprinkle this one with sugar, which will make it crunchy, and you're making a lid to the top so that the sultanas are covered up inside. Okay, I'm just putting the remains of the top layer on to cover up all those sultanas underneath. Like I say, you can use raisins or something similar, but there you go, that does it. And it's okay that there are little gaps in between, that doesn't matter because we're going to pour the milk and egg on in a minute. So it's 450 millilitres of milk and 3 eggs. Then just whisk it together. Just pour this all over. It soaks into the bread and through to the bottom of the dish, and when it breaks it all rises up. Just needs to sprinkle the sugar on top before going in the oven. And as you can see, I've sprinkled some sugar over, and that'll make it crunchy when it finishes. Now you put this in the oven at 200 degrees and you will know when it's cooked. Probably 20 minutes, but you will know because it will have risen up and the top will be all brown. Oh, that looks gorgeous, look. All nice and brown on top, ready to eat. And there you have the finished bread and butter pudding. Let's cut into it so you can see what it looks like. There we go. I'm just going to have to wait for it to cool a little bit before I taste it. So here's the taste test, which of course you have to have. That's wonderful. Come with me down the path towards the lake. Look at how many different greens there are in those trees. Oh, look, monkey puzzle tree. And look at the reflections in the water. They're beautiful. Okay, on we go down the path towards the lake. Oh, this is a beautiful spot with the weeping willow just hanging down over the water. It just feels so peaceful here. This coot looks like he's having a wash, but I think he's looking for food under the water when he dips his head down. And here I am videoing a bumblebee. Watch him go from flower to flower. In bee life, I think he has quite a hard job. I mean, he's very busy. Flower to flower, flower to flower, just doesn't stop. So on the whole wildlife theme, here I am following a magpie along a wall. He doesn't seem bothered by the fact that I'm bothering him, and I'm getting closer and closer, and he just keeps walking a bit further and walking a bit further. I think eventually it occurs to him, I might get really close, and he decides to fly. Just a very pretty spot at the canal before I head home. So, what did you think of that? Are you going to have a go at the bread and butter pudding? Please let me know if you do. I just wanted to say an enormous thank you to everyone that's subscribed to my channel, who've given it a thumbs up and followed along with all my videos. Thank you very much. It's really appreciated. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and come back next time. Bye for now.